What's up everybody, welcome to today's video. Welcome to She Likes Delicious Things. My name is Kate and I'm very glad you're here. Today's recipe is going to be a garlic and lime omena, and I'm just gonna start off by showing you the ingredients, and we just cook this as quickly as possible and we get it done. So for the first ingredient obviously is omena, dried and sorted out. You want to make sure that your omena are clean, regardless of where you buy them. Even from the supermarket, there are times you can buy and find that some of them have some stones in them, so just sort them through and make sure that you clean them. And then we're going to wash this with hot water, because I find that it removes some of the weird debris and dust that this will have. So this is about 200 grams of omena. We have 1.5 limes here. We also have 2 large cloves of garlic, some salt, fresh dhania, black pepper, which is going to be the only spice save for garlic that we're going to use here today. And then we're going to use onions as well. So this is 1.5 of medium-sized onions. Use more if you can, because the more the onions you use, the better the flavor your omena has. And then tomatoes. The sauce is going to be tomato based, so you want to use really ripe tomatoes, and also large tomatoes, and as many as possible. These are 5 tomatoes. And then here we have some water in which we're going to boil the omena, and some oil in which we are going to fry the omena as well. So let's get started. So the first thing I'm going to do is just to wash this with some hot water. I'm going to do that off camera, and then we come here and then we're gonna boil it for a bit, and then we fry it, and then we karanga it. Like when I say fry, like shallow fry it so that it becomes nice and crispy. Okay, so I have just cleaned the omena, and now what we're going to do next is to boil it. I usually just clean it in hot water, boiling water, so that you just remove all the debris and whatnot, and then you boil it for a bit to, I don't know, just to soften it a bit, and then we're going to fry it, shallow fry it a bit. So we're just going to bring this up to a boil and boil it for about 7 minutes or so, and then we drain it. Now we just drain and we'll fry it in oil. This will also be the best time to just add in some salt so that it gets absorbed into the fish. Just let it dry out, and then we add in some oil. And to be super generous with your oil so that your omenas crisp up nicely. You can see the omena are now crisping up. You can even hear the crackling. That's how you know it's getting crispy. Just keep it there until when you taste it, it's nice and crispy. So as you can see, the omena is all nice and crispy. You can, at this point, you can just eat it like that because it tastes really good. You can just eat it as a snack, but you can also just make it into a stew, which is what we're going to do. So in the same sufuria that we used, we're going to cook the onions in some oil. So the last step now will be to squeeze in the lime, which we'll just do that. Just do that with all the lime until they're all squeezed, all the pieces are squeezed in. That one. So the last thing is to add in the dania, which I won't chop up because it's super fresh, just from the garden right now. And we're done. Here we go. This is what the omena looks like once it's done. It looks so good. The funk is gone. It just smells incredibly appetizing. All we need right now is just ugali, mboga, and really clean hands, and we dig in. We're good to go. So now I'm going to link a recipe, the recipe for this the blog post for this recipe. That is what I was looking for. The blog post for this recipe down below. It will have everything you need, all the ingredients, all the equipment, the step-by-step how you're going to cook it step by step. Everything is going to be there, and I hope you enjoyed this recipe, and I hope you enjoyed watching this video. Kindly subscribe, like, and comment with any feedback you may have. Let me know if you've tried it, if you've liked it, and yeah, thank you for watching.